and even some elements of the left-wing media are acknowledging it. And ABC News anchor Kyra Phillips described her experience in Washington, D.C. Take a look.
I can tell you firsthand here in downtown D.C. where we work, right here around our bureau, just in the past 6 months, there were 2 people shot. 1 person died, literally 2 blocks down here from the bureau. It was within the last 2 years that I actually was jumped walking just 2 blocks down from here. And then just this morning, one of my coworkers said her car was stolen a block away from the bureau. So we can talk about the numbers going down, but crime is happening every single day.
Now, it's kind of sad that it takes the elites themselves to be hit with crime for them to actually care about crime that would normally be rampant in poorer areas. But this is a step in the right direction.
Absolutely. What made the Victorian government crack down on knife crime and ban machetes? It was someone running down, not the streets of Dandenong where I grew up, or, Werribee or Broadmeadows, or even Reservoir where they can get the heated swimming pool for a limited time only. But down Chapel Street, Prahran. People said, oh, this is a bridge too far. Now they've come to Chapel Street. It's gone too far. But this is one of the things I actually love about Trump. He does some crazy stuff, obviously, but this is the same sort of stuff he did when he was shown a photo of children who had been hit by chemical weapons in Syria, and despite having pledged, no involvement in overseas wars anymore, he goes, nah, right, let's bomb those MFs. Same thing when his Melania says, actually, have you seen all this bombings in, Ukraine? Like, Russia's doing some pretty bad stuff. He goes, yeah, you're right. Let's go. And so he's, so this, if the stories are true, and it is a beaten up Doge intern, and he sees that and he goes, this is outrageous. Let's go. It is. I actually really do find it refreshing because, like that ABC anchor said, it's not. You don't have all these pointing heads saying, "Oh no, what you're seeing isn't really happening." Oh yes, but statistically that didn't really happen. If you look at the numbers, actually everything's okay. But Trump just sees that. He's obviously very viscerally and emotionally triggered by things, and he just goes, "Nah, right, that's it. We're taking over. We're bringing in the National Guards. You guys can't do it. We're taking over. We're going to make Washington great again."
And I do have to point out that, like anything Donald Trump does, there's always people coming out to protest and say it's the end of the world, and it's the end of democracy, etc. Here were a few of the activists carrying on about him taking over Washington, D.C. to, keep in mind, clean it up.
No president should be waking up in the morning trying to snap their fingers and take over our city. Whose city? Our city. Whose city? Our city. Whose city? Our city.
He wants to assert more of his authority over D.C., and we are here to say he can't have it. Trump does not care about D.C.'s safety. He cares about control.
What exactly does he want to control? He's not just like walking in and saying, I'm now running Washington, D.C.
He wants a monopoly on the carjacking industry.
He's just invoked a law that allows him to take control of the police to clean up crime and send in federal resources in the National Guard. If you're standing up and protesting against someone saying we're going to clean up crime in this city, you might want to take a good long look in the mirror, because what are you doing opposing cracking down on crime?
And these lefties always claim to be on the side of minorities and the downtrodden, but the reality is it's minorities and the downtrodden who are most impacted by crime. So if you make streets safer, make cities safer, that'll be great for minorities.